in the beginning. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video if you want more content like this. And leave a comment. We're back, man. We're back. Another live stream, man. I'm your host, Jaimito, or not really. We're all hosts here, but Mike, man. You don't have to introduce yourself, but you know what I'm saying. Let them know how you feeling.
Go Jets. Fuck the Giants.
What's going on here?
Zach?
Oh my god, get this man out of here.
We all we need, man.
Yeah, you know about us.
No, Kyle Lowry.
All right, man. Week 8 has finished. Boys. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling great, man.
Oh my god.
I think I'm gonna pod like this the entire pod, man. Y'all see it. Make sure.
Hey, that's gonna get one win.
make sure y'all really see it, man. Make sure y'all really see it. Obviously, I'm feeling great. All right, man. Week 8. Just give us a synopsis of what you saw week 8. It seemed like a lot of blowouts. You know what I'm saying. Are there any games you want to talk about, Mike?
There was a lot of blowouts. The Jets. I mean, I'm not gonna talk. I want to talk about the Jets game, but I'm gonna let you do that. That was the most entertaining game all weekend.
We can start with the Jets game. If we want to start with the Jets game, we can start with the Jets game.
They were down by 14?
My Jets were down. We were in the bar. We were down 38-24. Some questionable decision making that we thought going for 2 on that one, but it worked out. Controversial call, but they got it done. Justin Fields and Breece Hall lead us back. 39-38. Jets get their first win. Are the Jets going to the Super Bowl, guys?
Next year.
Next year is even crazier.
Next lifetime.
Yeah, I'm probably dead and gone.
I ain't gonna lie, that defense though. I mean, I think they give up 30-something points. Nah, next lifetime.
Nah, that defense stinks too. I don't know what happened to them.
Hey, it starts at the top. Once Woody goes,
hey man, one win. We start combining wins. 10 wins.
10.
Yeah, we about to win 10 straight.
They gotta be going down a level. Canadian football or something.
No, about 10 wins in this league, man. Moving on, we're gonna move on to Los' Giants. Devastating loss to Mike's Eagles. Finished the season 1-1. Los, are the Giants cursed?
No, I mean the Eagles are just better than us right now, currently. There was a time where the Giants were better than the Eagles. It's been a while, but it's not really cursed. We already smoked a boost one time. Our I ain't gonna say best player, but the engine that keeps the team running, the energy, all of that, he's out for the season. He got hurt. Not saying we would have won because I still think we would have lost the game, but we're not cursed. They're just better than us. We still got the second best team in here. So,
speaking of the actual second best team in here, Zay, y'all are 5-2. Drake May MVP. What are we hearing, man?
I've been trying to tell people last year. Everybody was talking about Drake May. He might not fit. He might not be it. But I'm just glad y'all are seeing it now. Drake May's MVP candidate every week. Just find 9 in the back of the end zone. It's Kayshawn Booty every week. It's not Boutte. It's Booty. And I'm just happy my boy Diggs got in the end zone for the first time. It's great to be a Patriot. It's great to be in New England. So yeah, love it all.
All right, Los, I did want to ask a serious question, a topic that we got to get into. We got to get into these topics. Jaxson Dart, man. We'll go Mike. We'll start with you, Los. Then we'll go to Mike and then Zay. Has Jaxson Dart showed you enough to be the franchise quarterback for years to come? And has he saved Dable's job with his play in the last few weeks?
All right, so yes and no. I think he has shown enough. We don't have a bunch around him, especially up front. Like we need to go all in up front, and just get some better protection for him. I think him and Scat, just the energy and the connection that they have, Obviously, Leak. I like Wandale. I think Jaxson Dart has the cojones to play in New York. So I feel like he is the piece that we can build around. As far as saving Dable's job, I don't know. I feel like it's tough. I wouldn't say he's like 100% safe, but I don't think he's fearing as much as he was, let's say, before the season started. So I'm 50-50 on the job, but he's definitely shown me over the last couple of weeks that he is the guy for the job.
As an Eagles fan, it's hard to not like Jaxson Dart and Cam Scatterbo, and I hate that. I mean, I'll probably start hating him a little bit in the future. I think Jaxson Dart is the answer for the Giants. It's just they need to build something. Neighbors is out. He'll come back. Scat will come back, but they need a little more around him. That coach need to go, though. Like, he's not going to – it's going to be the same thing next year and the year after that. They might as well get rid of him now when Jaxson Dart's in year one and start fresh next year. But, yeah, I think Jaxson Dart can lead this team in the future.
Yeah, no, I think Jaxson Dart also probably can lead this team into the future. I mean, I see him as a franchise quarterback. Like Mike and Los were both saying, like that he just needs a couple pieces for real. Like he's there. I don't think this loses Dable's job whatsoever. I mean, we've seen what he's done with Josh Allen, how he's built Josh Allen in that offense. It's really just right now, it's just getting the pieces. So whether it's trading people, whether it's getting the right free agents this summer or the next couple summers for real. Honestly, I think it's Jaxson Dart is the future for the Giants, unfortunately, and Dable should stay for another year, maybe one more year at most.
Wait, why did you say unfortunately?
I mean, I'm a Patriots fan. I'm not too much of a happy to be talk about the Giants. So
Okay, I understand. I was about to be like,
couple Super Bowls. I mean,
but they're not in your division or conference. So like,
I mean, I do got to see them once this year.
I feel you, I guess. I do think that Jaxson Dart is the guy they need to build around. I just feel like Daniel Jones, I mean, he's doing great in Indiana. Maybe that was just a spot for him, maybe the scheme for him. Maybe he just needed to take that year. It was a year off when he was backed up. Who was he backing up last year? In the Vikings?
Yeah, Vikings Darnold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe he just needed to go to a different system. Because even Russell didn't work out as well as Jaxson Dart. They just bring a different energy, him and Scatterboo. I think when Leak comes back, I think they'll have enough pieces. I like their other options as like wide receiver 2 options, like Slayton and them. So yeah, I think it has to be under Dable. I feel like constantly bringing in a new OC/head coach would really mess with Dart's progression, because who knows, you bring in a defensive coach, now Dart doesn't improve as much the next year. So I'm going to go with Dart and Dable stay. I think they should give him another year. We'll see how it pans out next year. And then after that, we can make a decision on definitely Dable. But I don't think this is the year to get rid of Dable.
If they give us another year, we'll win the Super Bowl next year. So it doesn't all we need, Andrew Thomas come back. All we need is another first round lineman, maybe another corner, and then we're going to the Super Bowl. Like Scat come back. I'm trying to we right there. Like it's back.
Right here is crazy.
I mean, I told you the second best team is on the call right now. Like we're not far. Like don't play with us. I'm telling you, and our defense is already. We're pretty much there. Might need a corner or two. Like we there.
Giants defense is a little scary on paper. They just need a secondary.
True.
All right, we're going to play a little game. Some of these are going to be easier than others. Remember, there's only 7 teams that can make the playoffs. There's only 7 teams that can make a playoffs in each conference. So I really want you guys to think before you say this team is a playoff team or this team isn't a playoff team. We're going to start off easy just by the standings. All right. The Indianapolis Colts, playoff team or not a playoff team?
We just saying yes or no?
Yes or no. You can pick the seed if you want. Or how far you think they can go. Like, if you think they're a contender for a Super Bowl, or you think they're just a conference champ, knockout, first round knockout. You can do all that.
Colts are making the playoffs at this rate. They're getting knocked out first or second round now. I think they remind me of Sam Darnold and the Vikings last year.
Is it my go or his go?
Zay.
Oh, it's me. Oh, I thought it was us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got Colts. Colts. I'm going with playoff team. I say second round. They're probably losing that second round, so really first round with them, they might get that first round bye. So I'm to the second round. Colts playoff team for me.
Dang, I hate to agree with Mike, but I'm here. I agree. Exactly what Mike said. I'm with Daniel Jones has shown that he can get it done. He just needs pieces around, which the Giants did not have. Hope we don't do Jaxson Dart like that, but yeah, for sure.
I mean, obviously they're a playoff team, 7-1. It'd be catastrophic if they didn't make the playoffs, but I agree with you guys. I feel like they are this year's Minnesota Vikings. I can see them winning a game, but I don't know if I don't even know if I see them getting the first seed. Next team, the New England Patriots are 6-2. Playoff team, and how far can they go?
Playoff team, yes. The problem with this 1 and 2 seed, if it is Colts and Patriots, is they're going to get one of Chargers, Denver, and Chiefs. Because I'm jumping ahead. I think all three of them make it. The Colts and the Patriots could lose to any of those three teams. So I think they're a first-round loss too.
Obviously, playoff team. I'm going AFC champ. We can go to the AFC Championship. Not winning it. I'm saying getting to the AFC Championship. So, hey, it's a possibility. Like I said, we all we got. We all we need.
I think they barely squeak in, but they're going to lose first round. Easy. Not even much to talk about.
Yeah, I think the Patriots are benefiting from a really easy schedule, and they're going to continue to benefit from an easy schedule. I do think they're going to lose in the first round, especially once they get whoever's in that 5 to 7 seed is just going to be tough.
Yeah.
I feel like, but at least they'll have the home. Oh, I can't even say that. They might be on the road if the Bills come back. So it's tough. Moving on, we have the 6-2 Denver Broncos.
They're making the playoffs. I don't know if I trust Bo Nix still. I feel like he just makes dumb mistakes. So I think it's like a second-round loss.
Playoff team. I'm gonna also say that's kind of tough. I'll also say second round loss. I can see him getting a win in the first round and losing in the second round.
This is my sleeper team. I think they're going to go to the AFC Championship. Don't care who they have to play. Don't trust the Chargers. Don't trust the Chiefs. I think they can sneak up and get Buffalo on a good day. I trust Sean Payton enough. I think Bo Nix is good enough. I think at the best, that might be the best defense in the league. So, yeah, that's my sleeper AFC. I don't think I'm going to win the AFC, but that's my sleeper to go at least to the AFC Championship. So
so I got the Broncos. Sorry, not the Patriots. The Broncos making the playoffs. I do see them getting knocked out in the divisional round at least. Definitely not that AFC Championship. No, Bo Nix hasn't even been playing that well.
He ain't been playing that bad. So
he ain't been playing good either. So
he put 30 on the best defense in the league.
Who did that?
Bo Nix scored 33 on the Giants in the fourth quarter.
Anyways, moving on to the next team. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are now 4-3 after back-to-back losses.
They're not making the playoffs. I think the Ravens running for the division. So, yeah, that's it. Steelers suck.
I'm going to go ahead and say playoff team. Just barely squeaks in that last week like they always do. But they are also a first-round loss. I don't think they go too far.
This is truly like 50-50. The Steelers fucking suck, but I don't even know who else I would even consider taking that spot. Ravens don't make me feel good. God, and they suck. Let me just say, I think the Ravens squeak in. Let's hypothetically say Lamar stays healthy. I think it's going to be the Ravens. So for that reason, Steelers, you're out.
Yeah, I think losing to the Bengals was the start of the end of their season, and now a lot of holes have opened up a lot of people are seeing their flaws, basically, especially on the defensive end. And I don't think the Steelers make the playoffs. Moving on to the Buffalo Bills, they're 5-2.
Because how easy I still think this team sucks. I don't like this team. It's just without Josh Allen, they're terrible. I mean, you can say that for a lot of teams. They're going to make the playoffs because their schedule is easy. And if they make the playoffs, I don't know. I think they might lose in the second round this year too. It all depends on seeding, though. It's hard to tell, but I think they're a second round loser.
I got I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't think they make the playoffs this year. They're gonna take a couple losses, but like we talked about with the AFC West is gonna have about 3 teams in there, and it's gonna be kind of hard to squeak that in. So no Diddy. But also, so yeah, I see them not making the playoffs in my eyes.
Sorry, mine cut out a little bit. James, what team did you just say?
The Buffalo Bills.
The
It cut out a little
Buffalo
bit.
Bills not making the playoffs this year.
All right. The Bills are. It's not a question. They're making the playoffs next.
Yeah. I don't want to say stuff is scripted, but playoffs without Josh Allen, unless he's hurt, is not happening. The Buffalo Bills are winning this division. They will be having a home game. And I see them going to the AFC Championship game at least, in real possible Super Bowl contender. I don't have a team beating them in Buffalo. So maybe when they go on the road to face the 1 seed, who I don't think will be the Colts by that time, but yes, the Buffalo Bills are going to the playoffs. Moving on, we have the Los Angeles Chargers.
Playoffs, yes. Losing the AFC Championship game.
Playoffs, second round loss. They should be healthy by then.
I don't know what Justin Herbert has done to society as a whole, but it needs to be studied. He'll squeak into the goddamn playoffs, but whoever they play, they're going to lose. You can't trust that man in the playoffs. I don't care.
So the Chargers are going to the playoffs as long as they stay healthy. If their line stays healthy, because I think they're good enough everywhere else. It's the line that scares me. I think Justin Herbert has shown improvement this year. I trust him, so I'm gonna trust him. That's my guy out of Oregon. I think he gets his first playoff win this year. So second round loss after they win in the wild card round. Next, we have the Kansas City Chiefs at 5-3 as well.
Playoffs, yes. They're going to the Super Bowl. They figured it out.
Yep. Playoffs, Super Bowl, Patriots versus Chiefs in the AFC Championship. Nah, I had to sneak that one in there.
Yeah, they're going to win the Super Bowl. Go ahead, Bucket.
They're going to win it? Oh, okay.
They're gonna win it.
Yeah, the Chiefs are clearly going to – I think the Chiefs are actually going to end up winning this division after starting off slow now that everyone's healthy. So, Chiefs Super Bowl. Chiefs AFC Championship game. I don't know who I have in the Super Bowl yet, but I think someone knocks them out this year. They can't keep going to Super Bowls. They can't just keep doing it. I said the same thing about Tom. I know. We all said the same thing about Tom, but hey, man, this is getting outrageous. So they got to slip up somewhere. Bad call or something. Moving on, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars at 4-3.
I like this team to start the year. Their defense, I like. I can't trust Trevor Lawrence, so they're not making it this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is another team that's gonna miss the playoffs for me.
I agree. They're not going to make it. But you trust Justin Herbert, but you don't trust Trevor.
Nah, I don't trust Trevor.
I definitely trust Justin Herbert way over Trevor.
I do too.
I didn't say more. I'm just saying I don't trust neither one of them motherfuckers. Neither one. But
okay.
Justin Herbert ain't did shit to be trusted. So, but yeah.
Jacksonville Jaguars, damn. Because I have the Chargers making it. If I didn't have the Chargers making it, I would have the Jaguars making it. They're just going to miss out, like on the last day. The Jaguars are going to miss out. Maybe like a loss to the Colts where they could have gotten in over another team. But Jacksonville Jaguars out. Moving on, Houston Texans 3-4. Anybody?
Defense is scary, but no.
No offense.
They're close though. They need a couple more pieces, and they're gonna be contenders.
They need a fucking line. They need a line.
Couple
I don't
pieces.
even know they need pieces. I think they need a line.
God.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a couple pieces, but they got a defense.
All right. I'm assuming that we don't believe in the Bengals, obviously, the Raiders, but the Ravens. Can the Ravens make the playoffs?
Yeah, they're going to take the Steelers spot of the current picture.
Yeah, I can see. I can really see the Ravens like sneaking in there that last week. So yes, I can see them sneaking in.
Yeah, I agree.
Unfortunately, I do think the Ravens are going to sweep the Steelers this year, and they are going to sneak in on the last day. So I have them losing in the divisional round, though. That defense is horrid. All right, moving on to the NFC. Green Bay Packers are in first place, 5-1-1.
Playoffs, yes. I don't trust Jordan. Jordan Love makes too many stupid mistakes at the wrong time. I think he loses in the second round.
I'm going playoffs, and I see them going all the way to the NFC Championship.
Okay,
I agree. I mean, I think they got a shot coming out of the NFC to win it. So the NFC, the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl. But I'm with you. I think they're going to go.
Green Bay is definitely a playoff team. I have them losing in the divisional round. I'll give my explanation later on why I think that is. We have the Philadelphia Eagles in second place at 6-2.
Making the playoffs. We're getting to the NFC Championship. But I'll talk about the other part when we get to the team.
I'm going, yeah, they're making the playoffs, but I feel like for some reason this isn't their year and they lose in the second round. So I say it's like second round, well, depending on what their seeding is.
Damn, he took it right out. Pause. He took the words right out my mouth. Pause. I think the Eagles are going to lose early in the playoffs. So, first of all, I said pause before I even said it. So
yeah, I'm just
yeah. I agree. Man. I agree with everything he just said.
The Philadelphia Eagles, man, definitely a playoff team. I do have them losing in the. I don't know. It's in between the divisional. I'm gonna say divisional right now, but yeah, I'm gonna say divisional right now. All right, moving on to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Playoff, yes. I like Baker Mayfield a lot. However, that team has got a weird injury bug right now. So, and it's just going to keep going all season. So I think they lose first or second round.
I'm going to go with playoff team. And this year, Baker leads them to the NFC Championship this year. I think Baker, even regardless of the injuries, I feel like they figure out that like they all get healthy at the right time, right at the end of the year. Mike Evans is on IR. He should be back close enough. Chris Godwin has enough time to get enough, just get healthy enough. So yeah, got a chance.
Yeah, I believe in Big Show. Better than Justin Herbert. I believe in the Bucs. I think the only team in the NFC that I would potentially take over them might be Green Bay, but I mean, I think they either gonna lose in the NFC Championship or they're going to the Super Bowl as well.
Yeah, I like the Buccaneers. I actually think they're gonna get the first seed because their division sucks. I feel like they're gonna be able to run off a lot of games in the late half of the season, and I think they do take the first seed because I don't know, Philly. I feel like Philly might lose a couple of more games to either the Commanders or the Cowboys. They just seem like a team that might drop a couple of games this year. But I think
crazy.
Yeah, I think the Bucs are actually going to steal the first seed, and then Green Bay obviously has their tough division. Moving on to the Seattle Seahawks, who are 5-2 with Sam Darnold.
Yeah, they're going to make the playoffs, but Sam Darnold's going to do the same thing and lose in the first round.
Yeah, I'm also with them making the playoffs, and I see a first or second round loss for them.
Yeah, they're going to sneak in, but I think they get knocked out early. First round.
Definitely just like the Minnesota Vikings. They're going to get in, but they're going to lose. Just good regular season team, something to build on for next year. Nah, the Detroit Lions, 5-2. What do we think?
Playoffs, yes. I think it's them and Eagles in the NFC Championship game, and whoever has home field advantage is going to the Super Bowl.
Like that. Yeah, I also think they make the playoffs, but I'm undecided if they lose the second round or they make it all the way to the NFC Championship. I can see it.
Well, everybody can't make it to the NFC Championship, so I think they get knocked out first round.
Detroit Lions, I have them going to the Super Bowl this year. I think they right their wrongs. I think Jared Goff's going to play well. If he has to go into cold weather, I don't think he necessarily will. I think he might have to just play like Tampa at home, then Tampa, then somewhere else. So, Lions Super Bowl.
Well, you like Lions? You like Lions going to Tampa Bay? You like them? Like you think they win that game?
No, I'm just saying if they so happen to have to go to Tampa Bay, yeah, I think I like them because Mike Evans is hurt. I don't think, and then Chris Godwin is not. I mean, he'll be like more. He's never going to be. I don't think he's ever going to be 100% this year. So I think that will hurt. And then the Lions, the Buccaneers defense is not as good as the Lions defense. So, and the Lions defense wasn't even healthy at home last time. So I think they would win that one. The Rams 5-2 as well, right behind tied with the Seahawks.
Yeah, I think they win the division over the Seahawks, and probably losing this. I don't even know how many teams I said lost in the second round. They're losing. They're not making to the NFC Championship. So,
yeah, I'm gonna say they make the playoffs. I forgot what I kind of got for this one, but they make the playoffs. But I see like maybe a first round exit. They kind of shock one for them.
I like the Rams too. Let me say second round. I think the Rams upset somebody first round.
Yeah, I like the Rams. Definitely. I don't know who. Like I said, they're just not making the NFC Championship game. But I do like the upset someone second round. No, if they're at home, because I do have them winning the division. I think they win at home and then they lose in the second round, going to somewhere. I would assume probably like Philly. I would have them losing to Philly again in the playoffs.
Oh, I think they can beat Philly, but go ahead.
They were close last year though.
Yeah.
But in a second time around, I feel like Philly shouldn't even won the first game in the regular season. This time I feel like they'll be more locked in. Moving on to the 49ers.
I think they're the 7th seed currently right now. I think they stay that way only because they have like the top 3 easiest schedule, even though they have all those injuries. I don't trust any of the other teams that aren't in the picture right now.
I'm gonna have to say 49ers missed out. I feel like I'm not sure on the schedule right now, but I feel like they lose a couple games down the stretch and they just don't make the playoffs just by a couple games.
Yeah, I feel like without Fred, the defense has taken a step or will take a step back for sure. I don't think they get in. So I'm gonna say they out.
Yeah, I think all of us only have one team left to put in. Oh, Jesus Christ. Pause. Yeah, I think the 49ers just have way too many injuries to make the playoffs. I think that's eventually going to creep up on them. They're playing inspired football, but they're just too injured for me. So 49ers barely miss out. Moving on, Caleb Williams in the Bears. Can they make the playoffs this year?
If the 49ers don't make it, this is the only team I can see replacing them. I don't know what other NFC team is making in the playoffs.
I mean, I think they can. I mean, they're showing little bits and pieces here and there. I mean, they should have beat that Ravens team last week, but I'm gonna have to say for 100% no. It's a next year thing for Caleb, not this year.
Yeah, get them out of here. No Bears. I'm sorry. Giants over the Bears. Sorry, I had to say that.
Moving on, we have the Oh, wait. I got to pick. I don't think the Bears are going to make it. I think they're just going to miss out on the last day. Moving on, we have the Carolina Panthers.
No way.
Fuck no.
I actually think the Carolina Panthers are a good team. But I think this is going to be a good building block for them. Like, moving on. They need more pieces, but they're not making the playoffs. After that, we have the Dallas Cowboys.
That offense looks scary, but that defense is trash, so they're not making it.
Yeah, they are not them boys. They are not making that playoffs this year.
It's so sad because Dak is really hooping, and they got the best kicker in the world. And I think the most underrated receiver in the league is George Pickens. But their defense is so bad. I mean, it's so bad. So no.
I wanted to really give them the benefit of the doubt, but I just looked at their schedule. It's so tough.
NFC schedule is crazy.
Yeah, they're not making the playoffs. I wanted to come up here and say the Cowboys are going to make the playoffs, but they're not making the playoffs. The other team that I can see that can possibly make the playoffs, the Vikings.
I was about to say, so everybody said that right now the 49ers are the 7th seed. After everybody said no to the 49ers but me, you guys also said no to everybody else. So who's going to the 7th seed?
You know,
I mean, this is the other team. They got it.
I'm with the Vikings.
I was about to say the Vikings. I'm not sure what their schedule looks like, but a healthy JJ, I think they're kind of smart now. I mean, well, they got to obviously let Carson Wentz go with that shoulder. But, I mean, now this gives the runway for JJ for the rest of the year to ball out regarding all injuries. And, I mean, they got a chance. I mean, he has a bunch of tough games he has to win, but there's a big chance for him to squeak in there just barely. And he has that like it kind of factor for him to make it like that.
I just picked up my phone and looked. I think the Niners have to be in. Like, just based off what you just said and previously what you said. Like, when I looked, the Niners have to get in. They have no choice but to get in because I don't trust nobody else. Not Chicago. I don't trust anybody else. So I barely trust them, but I think they get in.
I'm actually going to go with Minnesota getting in. I think just off division games, they're going to split with some of these teams. And then I feel like I don't trust anyone else on the schedule at all. Like the Cowboys. I think the 49ers are too hurt, like I said. So I think the Vikings can get in on the last day. I can see them beating the Seahawks. I trust Brian Flores. I trust Kevin O'Connell to scheme up something. When you have Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson, what's it called? Not Cook. Aaron Jones is back there. I think they have enough offensively to score. And Brian Flores is a good enough coach defensively to hold teams that they'll always be in games. And I think they'll sneak it out. And then they'll lose in the first round. So that's all the teams. I hate to do this. I really do hate to do this right here. Mike Tomlin has lost back-to-back. Mike Tomlin and the Steelers have not won a playoff game since 2016. Do we think? I'm not trying to say like Mike Tomlin's a bad coach or anything, but do we think it's time for the Steelers to move on from Mike Tomlin, or is it something else that the Steelers need to do? Is it something like organizationally with the team? Because they're about to go like 10 straight years without winning a playoff game. And you obviously know the Steelers are one of the most historic franchises in the NFL.
It was time to move on a couple of years ago to me. I'm so sick of the Steelers made the playoffs for the 10th consecutive year, and then they're 7-point underdogs in the first round. Like, it's time to change something.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way. I'm like, I could kind of see where it's time for him to move on, but I'm with the point where you keep getting like replacement quarterbacks. Like, go actually build one up. You should have at this point got a young quarterback and made him your one. And clearly, Mike Tomlin can't do that. The GM can't do that. So, clean house. Let's go ahead and let it go. I mean, might as well.
Yeah, he's not in jeopardy of getting fired like during the season. They're literally still in the middle of the playoff race. And he's earned the respect to at least finish out the season. But I do think it's time to go in a new direction. Like, I think you just kind of give him like the nudge out, like real like soft nudge out. And I mean, if they make the playoffs this season, it's like, can you really fire him? Especially if they make the playoffs and win a game, like still a game. But I think they do got to go in another direction. But he definitely has earned the respect to not even think about being on the hot seat right now.
Yeah, I mean, the way I see this season going is not going to be it's going to be like the seasons before. That defense has digressed tremendously. So, I mean, he hasn't had the best quarterbacks, but I don't really see many players developing under him. Like Joey Porter Jr. is cool. Alex Highsmith is cool. Like I don't see any stars. I mean, maybe
Nate Herbig.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
we got TJ Watt. He hasn't won a playoff game his entire career. And then he's like, TJ Watt is like a generational player. End of the day. I don't think he's as good as his brother, but damn near he's damn good.
All right, that's where we're gonna stop. No, we're not doing that. And I was seeing people talk. He's not nowhere near how dominant his brother was. TJ Watt is very fucking good.
I just said that.
You said damn near. You said damn near.
He's fucking good. He's good.
He's fucking good. Yeah, but he's not that.
I mean, he's not in his prime anymore. No. But like 2 years ago, we talked about TJ Watt. We're like, fuck, TJ Watt really fucking good.
No, he won 3 defensive player of the years. The nigga was the best player in football.
How many does TJ have? TJ got what, 2 at least?
Does he have 1?
Yes, he has. Yes, TJ Watt has 1. I think we're close.
He won. He won 1. 2021.
He might have 1, and he wasn't the best player. He wasn't the best defensive player in the league. He wasn't the best defensive player in the league in 2021.
Who was?
Aaron Donald, the best defensive player in the league in 2021. Aaron Donald. Yeah, he wasn't. He was.
They were bad.
So that's what I'm saying.
Did they win the Super Bowl? Is that 2020?
No, that's the other year. But he's never definitively been the best edge or defensive player. He's not even the best edge.
No. Best edge. He was definitely the best edge in the league at a certain point, for sure.
I'm saying not definitively because him and Myles Garrett have always been like this. He's never like JJ Watt was definitively the best defensive end and player in football.
I'm saying JJ Watt was the best, might have been the best player in the league.
Right. For years. For like at least 2 or 3 years.
2 or 3 years. Yeah. But
so TJ, no. I'm tired of that.
I don't want to fire Mike Tomlin. I think Mike Tomlin's a good coach. I just think they're stuck in purgatory because Mike Tomlin is a good coach and he knows how to coach enough to get him to 9-8, 8-8. I think they just need to blow up the roster and have fuck that little Mike Tomlin hasn't had a losing season in whatever years. Blow up the roster and just start fresh with Mike Tomlin. Just start completely fresh and build from the ground up again. Because like you lose Mike Tomlin, he goes to a better team and he starts winning against you. I feel like you can't allow that. You cannot allow that. I feel like we can't let Mike Tomlin go out the door. I think we need to have a new scheme as a GM or as an organization. Like this tough football shit, this like we're going to only score 18 and win. We're going to hold teams under 20. It's out the door. Teams are too fucking good for that. There's too many offensive gurus. I don't want to fire Mike Tomlin if I'm a Steeler. I think he's earned.
Yeah,
he's won of 1 Super Bowl. So I don't know. I can't even say I don't know if he's earned the right. But it's like, all right, we fire Mike Tomlin. Who are we replacing Mike Tomlin with?
I didn't know Mike Tomlin was on 53. I just looked it up. Like I thought he was a little bit older than that. Yeah, I'm with James. We can't fire that man, or they can't fire him. Sorry, not we. They can't fire him. I didn't know he was that young.
I mean, you could replace him with like. I mean, the Steelers are going to want somebody defensive minded, but like I said, it's time to build. So if we're trying to build, we're going to need an offensive minded coach, get a QB, and just get a whole line, build it all the way up. I mean, I don't know what their like line situation looks like. I think that's the best route for them to go. I mean, if they're trying to have long-term success, this is just like Band-Aid every year. Like, I'm not trying to see that every year. I'm not trying to watch Aaron Rodgers every year or some old quarterback.
I could see it being a GM thing over a coach thing.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Xayvin, but it's like I think it's only a Band-Aid because the roster is just not good enough. Like every time we look at the Steelers roster, we're just like, I mean, you know, they're cool on paper, but they had like Kenny Pickett and Mason Rudolph playing quarterback after, and then you had the years where it's like, all right, Ben Roethlisberger is clearly not good enough to win you a Super Bowl or go far, but he just earned the respect to finish out his career as a Steeler. Moving on to the Browns, though, in the same division, we've seen Dillon Gabriel play. Do you guys think it's time for Sheduer to start, or do we let Dillon Gabriel finish out the season, or like what are we seeing from Dillon Gabriel's game?
Dillon Gabriel is not going to be a starting quarterback in this league, but I think they need to let him play the Jets. Their next 3 games are the Jets, Ravens, Raiders. He needs to beat the Jets, and he needs to keep it close to the Raiders. If he doesn't do either of those, Sheduer's playing the 49ers, coming in the week of the 49ers, or should.
Yeah, I like that. I like that right there. Honestly, I think it is probably time for Sheduer to like slide into this into the starting role. I'm not sure, like obviously when, but I feel like it's sooner rather than later. I mean, I watched Dillon Gabriel last week, couple picks. He threw one to Jalen Hawkins. He threw a couple people, but yeah, let's let Sheduer start, show what he has. He's shown a lot more in the preseason, so yeah, Sheduer for me.
I just don't like it because I feel like Sheduer just gonna get the short end of the stick, pause, every time, because I feel like he needs to come in a week like the Jets. Like if you put him in a week with the Niners, he's gonna look bad. Like he's not even really getting a fair opportunity to. At least if you put him in with the Niners, he needs to at least start that next week against the Titans, and then that Browns game is going to be hard. The Bills game is going to be hard. Like they're going to be tough games. I think honestly, I don't see why not this week. Like they can get or I guess next week because they got to buy. They can get the Jets. So, I mean, they're better than the Jets. They're going to beat the Jets. So sorry, James, but give them a chance, and I think it's time.
All right. I actually agree with you, Los. Not with them beating the Jets, but I agree that we're on a bye week. I feel like there should be a real QB battle this week. I mean, obviously, they're probably like the guys are on vacation or whatever, but I think there should be a real discussion. Like they should be sharing first team reps, and whoever's playing better should start. And I think coming off the bye week, we go into a game plan with Sheduer playing a weaker team in the division. I mean, in the conference. I think Sheduer should start like this. I don't feel like the city or the team is galvanized when Dillon starts. It just seems it looks like a dead team, like a bunch of frustration. I think you got to just it's perfect timing. It's time. So yeah, I think Sheduer should start. We're gonna go on to the midseason awards, but we're going a little long on time. So let's just do MVP, DPOY, and Coach of the Year, and then we'll tackle the rest next week or something. All right, so everybody, we know the MVP is kind of a quarterback award. So just give me who is your MVP if you were picking, and who do you think is actually going to win MVP?
If I was picking, it's Jonathan Taylor. I think the league's picking Patrick Mahomes.
If I'm picking, it's Drake May. If the league is picking, it is not Jonathan Taylor, Patrick Mahomes. He's gonna ball out.
Pat's the odds-on favorite to win. If I'm picking,
No,
we lost him.
We lost him.
Hey, I heard the little like.
I heard the doo-doo.
Yeah,
I heard.
Someone probably at the door, probably.
Laptop down.
Yeah. If I'm picking, yeah, he just said it. If I'm picking, it is definitely Jonathan Taylor. I think it's inevitable at this point. I feel like it should be him, but because if Saquon had the year that he had last year, this year, it would clearly be Saquon. But obviously, so I think Jonathan Taylor would be the first non-quarterback in who knows how long. But if I was picking, but who I think is going to win is going to be Patrick Mahomes with all his weapons back. I think he's going to run it up. Defensive player of the year. Do you guys have a pick?
I'm just going to be basic and go Myles Garrett.
Dang, I was about to say the same thing. Myles Garrett, I watched for 5 sacks last week.
He's too good.
No, I think Myles Garrett is a clean sweep. If he doesn't win this year, then it's kind of crazy. Coach of the year. I feel like we're all going to have the same person, but we'll see. Coach of the year.
No, I'm not going first on this one. I got to pull up like the list of names.
Oh, I mean, I'll go first. Raves, my boy. He's got to be Raves for me. Raves got the team locked in. We got all we need. This team's bought in. Mike Vrabel, Coach of the Year.
I think the clear-cut winner is going to be Shane Steichen. The Colts are 7-1. I definitely see them winning at least 11 to 12 games. So I think Shane Steichen's going to get it.
Yeah, it's between. I wanted to look at the list to make sure I wasn't missing anybody crazy. It's between Vrabel and Shane. It's got to be Shane with Daniel Jones.
I wouldn't be surprised though if Vrabel. I think Vrabel has to win the division to
get Coach of the Year. Yeah.
That's
if he wins the division, then he'll definitely get it. All right, I think that's all the topics until the last one. Let me get my list ready. All right, let me not mess up the introduction this time. Week 9 NFL predictions. Here we go. We got the Thursday night football game. It's gonna be the Ravens going to Miami to face the Dolphins. The spread is 7.5.
Lamar Jackson back. Defense getting healthy. Dolphins off a blowout win. Dolphins going to go back to the team of old, and Ravens going to kill them.
Yeah, I'm also rocking with the Ravens in that game. Lamar's back. I think they could probably cover that spread. The Dolphins suck.
I'm not going to lie. I dare the Ravens to lose. I dare the Ravens to lose this game. I do think it's going to be a little bit more of a high-scoring game, so I would take the over, but Ravens win because both these defenses are not the best. On to Sunday. We have the Atlanta Falcons visiting the New England Patriots. The spread is New England minus 5.5.
Do we know if it's Kirk or Penix?
I think it's Penix.
Penix, I think if Penix and Drake are playing, I think Falcons cover, but I think Patriots win the game regardless.
Sorry, I'm looking just for that.
I saw he was questionable. Both of them are questionable.
It's questionable. If we get Kirk, that's a win. And I'm gonna say Patriots win. Patriots spread. We cover that. We've been balling. So Patriots regardless.
I think the Falcons got embarrassed defensively last week. So I do think the Falcons cover, but I think the Patriots do win this game. I think it's getting a little chilly in New England. I don't know if it's that cold though, but Patriots win. Chargers are going to play the Titans in Tennessee. Spread
Chargers.
is
Yeah, no question.
Chargers.
Yeah, I'm about to say the same thing. Chargers spread. Get right game for them. They should be all right.
Yep, Chargers win this game. Not much else to say. Bears versus Bengals in Cincinnati. Bears are favored by just under a field goal.
I don't know if Bears are going to have all the defensive injuries again this week, but that Bengals defense is terrible. Give me the Bears on the road. They're favored by 3.
Yeah, give me old man Joe Flacco at home. I think Jamar Chase and T. Higgins ball out. So yeah, Bengals at home and Bengals plus 3 or whatever the spread is.
I'm saying that Joe Flacco is questionable. I mean, I think he's going to play regardless, but give me the Bears. The Bengals defense is that bad that I think the Bears will win this game, and Ben Johnson's going to have a field day. Colts are going to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. The Colts are favored by 2.5.
I just have this weird feeling that the Colts are going to slip up soon. And the Steelers defense has been playing terrible. They got to get up one of these games, and I think this is the one that they figure out a way to win.
Yeah, I'm the same way here. I think this is where the Colts slip up. So yeah, Steelers win here.
I want to say the Colts slip up in Pittsburgh, but that offensive line and the way Jonathan Taylor's been running, that team literally cannot stop the run. Jonathan Taylor has a field day. Colts win. I think they cover the spread. 49ers are going to play the New York Giants.
The spread is weird at 2.5. I mean, I get it with all the 49ers injuries, but like Scott's out and they're still only 2.5 underdogs. I think something's going to have the weird in New York, and the Giants are going to figure out a way to win.
I'm taking 49ers here. 49ers, I'm feeling, I'm not sure if Mac Jones is starting or Brock Purdy's starting in that one, but I think 49ers found a way to get a win. They figure they messed up Jaxson Dart in some type of way. So 49ers and 49ers spread.
I do like the solid ankle coaching against a rookie. Again, too many injuries for the 49ers. I agree with you, Mike. I think the Giants win a weirder one here in a game they're not supposed to win after all these injuries last week. And the West Coast team going to the East Coast on a 1 o'clock game just doesn't favor the 49ers. Moving on, the Broncos play the Texans in Houston.
I can't believe the Texans are favored again. Like, CJ Stroud has been so bad. I don't get why they're favored in games. They should not be favored against the Broncos, but because they are, I'm taking the Texans.
I'm rocking with Broncos country. Broncos country, let's ride. Nothing more to it. I like Bo Nix, Cortland Sutton. I understand no Patrick Surtain, but I think they still get it done.
Yeah, I think last week was an anomaly. I don't know. The Texans actually looked a little decent. That defense is good. I think the Broncos pass rush is going to get to CJ Stroud. That offensive line is terrible. So I think the Broncos do enough to go to 7-2. Vikings versus the Detroit Lions in Detroit.
Give me Detroit. And they probably cover too. I don't like this Vikings team.
Yeah, I will say I'm also going to be right there with you on Detroit. I think Detroit wins that game at home.
I think Detroit wins this game. I don't think they cover, though. 8.5 is a lot of points for a divisional opponent. Panthers are going to Green Bay to face the Packers.
Give me the Packers. If Bryce Young's back, give me them to like backdoor cover. But Packers are winning the game regardless.
Yeah, I'm taking the Packers. I think they cover the spread.
Yeah, it looks like Bryce Young's playing. Give me the Packers to win this game. Jacksonville is going to Las Vegas to play the Raiders.
The Raiders suck. Give me Jacksonville.
Yeah, I'm taking Jacksonville too. I think they get right.
Raiders have Geno Smith, turnover-prone quarterback, against opportunistic defense. Give me the Jags. Saints are going to LA to face the Rams.
Rams by murder. I think they're sitting Spencer Rattler too, which I don't know why. I feel like he's been playing decent. I mean, the Saints suck regardless, but
yeah, I'm taking the Rams in that one too. So yeah, I think Spencer Rattler still should be starting to.
Rams. Yeah, Rams. This does not seem like an exciting week, but we do get to the game of the week. Chiefs going to Buffalo to face the Bills.
Give me the Chiefs. I think them being favored in Buffalo says all it is. So give me the Chiefs.
Yep. Need the Chiefs here in a win right here. Help me with that division for that AFC East division right there. So yeah, Chiefs. Let's go Chiefs.
I'm going to go with the Bills. The Bills always seem to win the regular season games. So, especially now that they're at home, I'm going to go with the Bills to win a close one against the red hot Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, man. The Seahawks are the Seahawks are coming to Maryland to face the Washington Commanders.
It's a weird game for Sunday Night Football. Jaden Daniels plays. They need to win bad. Let me get the Commanders.
Ain't no way. Seahawks, money line. Gotta be, man. I honestly don't think the Commanders are that good. And Marshawn Lattimore on the other side, he's going to get burnt by JSN all Sunday night, and I can't wait. JSN 100 yards.
Yeah, JSN's going to cook this game. But I do think if Jaden Daniels is playing, the Commanders are going to get a good little Monday night win. And then finally, Sunday night win. On Monday night, we have the Cardinals versus the Cowboys.
So first thinking about it, the Cowboys seem so easy. And the -2.5 spread seems so easy to click that button. Something weird is going to happen in Dallas, and the Cardinals are going to win this game.
I can possibly see it. So that's why I'm also going to say the Cardinals spread is what I will say. I'll say Cardinals spread on that one. I can see the Cowboys still cooking, but I think the Cardinals coming off that bye week might be able to get a win.
Cowboys. It looks that easy because it is that easy. Like the Cowboys, after getting embarrassed in Denver, are gonna win this game, and Kyler Murray is still questionable, so he's not. He probably won't even be 100%. So give me the Cardinals. That's it for Week 9. We have reached basically the halfway point of the NFL season, boys. Any major thoughts you guys have? Anything you guys want to say before we get out of here?
Eagles got a bye week. AJ Brown getting healthy. Offense figured it out. Saquon figured it out. We're beating the Packers next week. Well, week after, whatever, in Green Bay.
Hey, man. Patriots, AFC East champs. Drake May, MVP. I've talked about it once. I said it so many times. We all we got. We all we need.
I'm sick of that saying.
Somehow the Jets have won again this week. Coming off the bye, man. Say it with me, man. Jets.
Jets.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's it, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. We see that shit. Come on, bro. Like, you're already watching on YouTube. Just hit the subscribe button. It doesn't hurt you. It only helps us. All right. Little professional. For myself, for Mike, for Zay, for StreamYard. Thanks for coming to watch the stream, and God bless.